So, alright, so now we're going to add the enhancements. But first thing we're going to do is fine tune and refine everything at the top before we actually do everything. Meaning what we're going to do is we're going to smooth out the top a little bit, a little more, so when we get ready to put the line on it, it'll look a little more conforming. So now sometimes you can use your freehand method with your clippers, or you can use your trimmers depending on how comfortable you are. All right. So now I'm going to comb everything back down. Straight up. And all I'm going to do is lay the heel and then gradually go across the top. Just smoothing everything down. And notice I'm going to use my right hand now. Once you guys don't like using your opposite hand sometimes, makes the job 10 times easier. Alright. So now I'm cool with that. So the next thing I'm going to do is start my actual front hairline placement, where I want to place my line. Alright. Turn to the front. I'm going to start right from where his natural line would be. And the only reason I'm not starting from ABCs is for the simple fact is it doesn't have any sequence. Alright? Now, huh? Nah. Nah. So we'll go to the opposite side. Start right from the middle. Play straight across. And if you can see it, I can actually get a line on the front. All right. So if you hit one side.
Shoot.
Huh?
Okay, I'm so soft right now. You got a crispy line too. Line is ready to go to the forehead.
Now we want to do the same thing on the opposite side. Damn. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to think about how we're going to actually have the line come out. So now I know my enhancement is going to be in this section more than this one because this is his weakest corner. This is his strongest corner. All right, it's fuller. So now when I do my enhancements, when I get ready to spray it, I don't want to be super close. All right, I'm going to take my little bit of Kiss enhancement, shake it up good. I'm just going to take a little dab, half. That's all we need. Put your top on. Bam. And what I like to do first, right, is heat check. Paper towel. I'm gonna fill one of these. So I'm gonna use this to dust my man off a little bit. And I also want to check my spray. Alright, cool. So to spray it out accurate from a distance, close. Alright, so the first thing I'm really worried about is coverage. So I want to think about where I want to apply it. So I want to apply the most of it behind it to kind of fill it in. Now your first application of filling it in, it's It's not going to be super crazy. What you want to do is gradually fill it. Because if I just think about this one constant point and it's hitting it, shaping it, hitting it, shaping it, it's not going to look as natural as I want it to look. We'll do the same thing one more time. Now we get closer to that front line. Still spraying for coverage. A lot of the time you might see people use the card right away. I don't like to because I want to give it a certain look before I actually make that really, really hard line. That's it. Boom. All right, so now I have a better line on this side, all right? The only thing I'm gonna do is go right across. All right. Now I want to spray for coverage on the opposite side. I think I'm getting low. Ding, ding. Oh no, I'm good. Still spraying. All right. So now you see how important coverage is as far as like just creating a line. All right, where the coverage is where everything else is going to fall into play. So now we're going to play a little more. Now I didn't really even use a razor yet. I didn't do anything crazy. The main thing I'm doing is spraying for the illusion that everything is there. I'm not spraying for the line, all right? So now when I look across at the mirror, right, it looks like you got a full hairline, right?
I sure do.
All right? Now I didn't even really use any of my other enhancements yet. Now, so I did coverage with that. Now you see how it's still transparent, right? It looks natural. Transparent now. Now I'm going to use this, which is a combo, for more coverage. I'm still not working on the direct line yet, because if the backdrop isn't set up, it'll just look like a dark part of the line and it won't have any kind of substance. All right?
But that's going to work out quicker.
But the underneath enhancement is what it says. Yep. Light pressure, low pump. Cool. Reason being is, like anything else, if I hit it right and I spray it hard, it's gonna give me dots. I don't want the dots. I want it to look as if I'm placing an actual line on the client. Background. I'm going to use a little more spread. I always like to cover the client's face. Force a habit. Alright. Add a little enhancement. Light pressure. Just to fill in those corners. Start from that middle point and connect your line. Alright. Keep checking your mirror. And you're gonna hit it again. Alright. So now the good part about the actual enhancement is I can move it. So say like I have like certain spots where I feel like it's too dark. With my comb, I can almost actually, for lack of a better word, I can keep it to kind of move the hair, the fiber, to give it more of a fuller or a better look that I'm actually looking for. Because sometimes you will actually place too much enhancement in one section. Nobody's perfect. Alright. Boom. Now we're going to fill for some more coverage because his hair is naturally gray on the sides. Now I'm going to fill for coverage. Even in the back. Pause. Be like Barbers. Pause. Like, yo, I know you from New York. Alright. Filling in the top. And this was what the enhancements are really used for. To give it the illusion that your scrimmage is there. Like you back like cook crack. So if he had to take a Photoshop, photos, stuff like that, it would look great. Alright? Follow that up with a little more combo. Help to fill in any extra spot. Now I can use my card. Okay? Now I got the line right. Now I can get it right where I want it. So I'm going to focus up. Great too. Can you bump the AC down a couple of notches? Yeah, please. You can put it on like 65, I guess.
Ding, 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 ding.
And I go on my opposite side. Line up my corner. Alright. So now after that, am I done? What can I do?
If you go outside in the rainbow, so
What can I do?
Hold and spray.
Hold and spray. Alright? Hold and spray. So when I do the hold and spray, alright? Don't spray direct crazy. You want to have a distance. Alright? Huh? My bad. Alright, so after that, the blow dry. Why?
set it.
Set it so it's dry and cool. So if you make it hot, you're gonna start sweating. That's the hair.
Yeah, I told Wax, I said that was like it.
Yeah. So like that wax, it just help you to just brush through, because you don't need a lot. And you'll just brush through the hair, and that'll help you to get rid of some of those grays that stick out more in the haircut.
You should use like a spoolie brush for them.
Like
Yeah.
the joint for your eyelashes. Not a bad idea. You should come out with one for barbering.
Yeah, man.
Money to be made. All right, so
You can use it the same way as you did the whole
yeah, not as much because the wax is thicker. So with the wax, you really gotta know like exactly where you're placing, and the wax comes out faster. Like if you wipe it, it's gonna come out.
You told me like the hair one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, so.
There we go. We don't know what to do. Be home, anybody? In the club on the weekend.